Up to episode 38. We are live. Woo!
Yes, we are.
Smoked a lot last night, so my woo is in a very Ric Flair level.
Uh-oh.
And here we go again.
Uh-oh.
But pull up a chair, episode 38. Thank you for being tuned in and enjoying your Sleepless Saturday with us, getting it kicked off. Just a little late, but as always, I mean, that is...
We're here.
We're always fashionably late, and we're definitely fashionable. But we are here. It is sunny outside in Cleveland, Ohio. Feels great. The energy's great. Got a little bit of liquor going on. We got some brews ready to get poured up. It's going to be a blessed and wonderful one. Got a battle going on later tonight. However, though, we got some shit we want to talk about and recap the week for y'all. And catch each other up on shit, too. But
yes, sir.
in case you don't know, to my left, I got the great co-host, the one, the only, the legend, the man, and the myth. It is El Super Fried Snooker from the top rope, off the steel cage, off the cell.
We coming in hot.
Big
with
elbow
elbows.
dropping.
We coming in hot with elbows.
Then
Call
you-
me John Bones Jones.
Ooh, John Elbows Jones.
Hey, gotta do
Tried
what
to
you
go
gotta-
for one there.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
And it is your host, El Tucker Tente, the ultimate motherfucking sensei, the one who, of course, taught Bruce Lee everything he motherfucking knows, a.k.a. Space Mountain Stoney, a.k.a. Stony Montana, a.k.a. Young Dumbledore, the lyrical wizard, a.k.a. Bed Burgundy. Why? Because they snew on your boy. Call me what you will, just never call me broke or sad. It's Mister. Keep the love high on the motherfucking hate low. Having a great, blessed, and wonderful sleepless Saturday. Got up a little bit earlier than usual. How you feeling today? I know you had a birthday party.
Yeah, I had a nephew's birthday party. Got lit.
Yeah.
You know, he turned 1, so we gotta get drunk.
Got to. Yeah, you did a little pre-gaming.
Oh yeah.
I'm just now about to be getting started.
What, 6, 7.
A little bit of this action going on today.
Crown and Cokes.
Oh, you said you were off the Crown and Cokes?
Yeah, Crown Apple too.
Crown Apple.
You get a little flavor in there.
Little
Yep.
Flavian year.
Yeah, it was WWE themed, which was dope.
Yes,
So-
shout out to that. That's
Yeah.
cool. May I say the name? Maybe say the name?
Oh yes,
Wesley Mania.
yes.
I think that's cool as fucking shit.
Yeah, it was a great play on there for his name. He turned 1, the big one.
Very well done.
Yeah, smash cake. He went to town. And then about 45 minutes later, crashed from that sugar. And went straight to sleep for a good half hour.
How old's the young legend?
1.
Oh, 1. So this is his big one.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is Wesley Mania 1.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, we might just keep Wesley Mania 2, 3, 4. It might be the theme.
I think that would be cool.
That would be pretty dope.
That would be
He's like
awesome.
6.
I would have kept that going till I was...
Well, right, but then you might like dinosaurs for a couple
My
years.
parents damn near had to tell me to stop playing with the wrestlers at 16. I had to put them in a bin and call it one.
All right, we gotta put that in the closet. Why?
My dad's over here. Like, I never forget. I was like, Dad, is it really like actually weird? And he's like, I mean,
It's not.
I'm like, oh fuck.
it is.
I'm like,
All right, let's get back into Call of Duty.
Yeah, I was like, all right, let me go call some people hateful things on Call of Duty, and that'll make me feel better.
Because
Wish them diseases.
he would pull out which wrestler was actually wrestling the match
Yeah.
and go.
Then I had my own notebook. I had fucking.
would go along with it.
I commentated.
Yeah.
As in my JR voice. That's why people wonder why I can do the
Yeah.
JR so well. Motherfucker, I did that voice for 10 years. I did it
Easy.
right along with him. Like,
Easy. But yeah, that's it was a dope party. Got to see the fam, which is always good.
oh, yeah. Happy to hear.
Yeah.
Well, what do you
What
want
about
to
you?
dissect first?
Shit, I don't care. Go right into WWE since we're talking about it.
Right in, yeah. I like it. Smooth transition right
Yeah.
into some
From
wrestling.
Wesley Mania to Monday Night Raw.
And the Monday Night Raw and SmackDown and the Night of Champions card that's shaping up. Well, we know one match after last night. It will be for the World Heavyweight title, and I do think this is a great fucking banger of a match.
Mhm.
You got AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, and it could honestly, like, I think Seth, early prediction Seth, but, like, it could go either.
I think Seth. I think great match, about 25,
It-
30 minutes.
And
with
they're
Seth.
both well deserving, so that's why it could go either.
Yeah, like you're not necessarily mad if AJ wins.
No. But I also think if AJ does win, Seth takes it from him.
Like SummerSlam or something.
Yeah. I think Seth has a longer hold of the title. if
Now,
he
do you
wins
think
it.
that's vice versa? Say Seth wins, and you
No.
think AJ gets
No,
it
Seth holds it.
for a while?
Yeah.
I mean, he is massively over right now. Like if you
That's
look
what
at
I
that
mean.
whole
It's just like he's just way too.
whoa.
He's just way too. That's what I mean. Like he's also way too over right now. But with those two wrestlers, like well deserving, both crowd not favorites, but crowd loves them.
And we already know like kind of how to look at the world heavyweight title too. Like it's definitely not like I don't want to put the title secondary next to it, but it's like, hey, look, it's Triple H's way of saying these belts ain't coming off of Roman probably anytime soon.
For at least,
but there's plenty of other talent here that deserves to have like even just an opportunity at a big title.
Triple H doing that because like I understand like Roman holding it for a certain amount of days to break records, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. So, but like, you can't just have him hold them bitches. So he had to think of something.
Yeah, I mean now he's literally doing fucking tag team shit. Like,
get the fuck out. Yeah, well I know he is, but it's like we all know he's losing that match.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Roman and Solo will be going against Sammy and KO at the Night of Champions for the tag belts, as announced last night.
Early prediction of Book of Snookas. Jay comes in to save Sammy from like a Superman punch or something, or a spear, and hits messes with the tribal chief, so they don't get the championship. Because you can't have Tribal Chief having the tag team and both belts.
And we already know, too, that it would probably be... Actually, Roman might get pinned this time. But I don't know. They hate pinning Roman, so it'll probably be Solo.
Yeah. Oh, Solo's taking...
So maybe instead of getting in the way of the Superman punch, he'd get in the way of the spike.
Yeah. That's... I didn't think of that.
Like when he goes to put the arm back, like Jay could like grab his arm from behind or something. Like, no.
Right, and it causes it to stop. Yeah, that's smarter. Because definitely, Roman's definitely not taking the fall after you said it like that. I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah, I had to think that for a second too. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but
the weirdest people, by the way, in the past 8 years have pinned Roman Reigns. It's like 6 people have done it, and one of them was Baron Corbin on a SmackDown.
Shout out.
Vince probably looks back like, oh, I fucked that one up that night. Damn.
What if Baron accidentally fucked?
I drank too much that day. But Baron talked me into winning a match.
Yeah, he Pat even went in there and dogged him.
Baron Corbin?
Mm-hmm. Just commentating wise.
It sucks with Baron Corbin because it's like, friends, he really is a good wrestler. He really is. Yeah. Baron Corbin's thing is, man, he can't talk for nothing.
And that's why Pat goes. They're actual friends and teammates in NFL.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like you just egg them on because like Pat can shit talk with the best of them. Not
the closest Corbin got to being an actual good talker, they didn't stick with it. It was his "I'm broke" gimmick when he was bum ass Corbin.
That's after Pat dogged him.
Yeah,
and they started chanting bum ass Corbin.
Yeah,
so he had to roll with it.
That actually kind of worked there for a minute, but then they made him an asshole again.
Yeah. We'll see where, good luck.
And his heel promos, too, are shit.
Garbage.
Like, you stepped in mud!
It's like
oh, good one.
Off-brand JBL.
Yeah. I think that's why they tried to put him with JBL, and they're like, well, that didn't work either. Somehow it made JBL look worse, so we're like, we can't do that.
And how do you do that? How do you do that? A dude that drives out of a white limousine with a...
Well, JBL would give him like a great alley-oop, and Baron Corbin would just like bounce it off the backboard.
Yeah. How, bro? Did you just travel? It was an alley-oop. How did you travel?
JBL's literally standing behind him like, come on, man. After that good-ass intro. This is...
I'm fucking done, Vince. I'm fucking...
Yeah, he really did. He gave it like 3 good tries, and he's like, I don't know.
I'm retired.
Yeah, like, this is making me
start. Now
they're chanting against me.
This is not it.
Like, fuck. But yeah, no, I do think Roman and Solo lose that.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the things I was going to mention on wrestling, really, it's the last one for it. Just shooting from the hip on it. Damian Priest is now viewed internally backstage as a potential top-level guy, is what the
Shout
quote
out
said.
him.
And
that's weird.
I think that's very interesting. And when you looked at the article, who's the guy that's like pushing for Priest? It's fucking Stephanie. Stephanie is like telling Triple H, like, I see something there. So you might start to see Damian Priest get more looks.
He's like an Edge type.
Edge type.
Like,
I haven't actually thought far ahead to think like.
but like he's in that frame.
He's a good workhorse.
He's in that frame of like an Edge. You know what I mean? Where he's like could be a champion, but like
If I were to see what Stephanie sees, I think part of it. His skill set's good. Like he's a workhorse. Like he can do a lot. Like he can do big guy things. He can do small guy things. That's what I mean.
Is like Edge was able to do both. He was,
yeah.
He was
okay, I see that comparison now.
And then it's also he's able to roll with the changing of his environment or character.
Like Damien's like one of those guys where you could see in a Hell in the Cell match and a TLC match and be like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Yes.
Like, oh wow, something's gonna happen. He's gonna do something.
And you could see him against a bigger dude and not immediately be like, oh, he's about to just go get fucked up.
Well, yeah. What do you like? Okay, so they're saying top level guy. How top level are we talking about? That's my question.
Yeah.
What are we talking here? Are we talking, because I'd consider Gunther a top level guy with that Intercontinental title run.
Yeah, he is.
I would consider. See, now this is interesting. So I look at Gunther as a top level guy. I don't look at Austin Theory as a top level guy.
Hell no, I don't.
And it's crazy because they're like.
So she might be pushing for Priest to take over for Theory.
And try to be like the Gunther with the US title.
Yeah. She might not necessarily mean world heavyweight.
And it would make sense, too. Judgment Day start looking really good. You had more than just Rhea as a champion. Because we know Dominic Mysterio ain't going to win a belt until 2099. So.
Yeah, good luck, kid.
Yeah, which I guess I shouldn't talk. Well, actually, no, he's not part of the LWO. I've been fucking with the LWO, though. Santos Escobar, Rey Mysterio, Zelina Vega.
I actually had my Rey Mysterio jersey out earlier.
Oh, damn. That's what you mentioned it. I was like, oh, fuck, we could have both been WWE themed. We got to correlate that.
I got my hat in the car, but I wasn't going back out there for that.
You came too far.
Yeah.
But, seeing Damien as a top guy, it is interesting to me. Because it's like...
It
could come... Good things can come from it.
Yeah.
Another thing is, how quick are we going to see this?
Yeah, I think it's
because now what I'm hearing that is, well, he's got to start winning matches. You got to start making a win.
He has to start putting on great performances,
like the one that he just did with Bunny.
Maybe not even necessarily win it, but be like, oh, the crowd wanted him to win it. Like, oh fuck,
the Drew McIntyre effect.
Yes. So how did he not win? Like, come the fuck on. Like, after all, he just did those two moves and he got reversed. What the fuck? Like, that's how you feel for when he gets that shot. Everyone.
Or like, I see what you're talking about. Like, for example, I always find it funny. They call Shawn Michaels Mr. WrestleMania, right? Mm-hmm. He lost majority of those matches.
Yep.
Like,
but he was always the one to put on a hell.
But he was always the one that you knew when you saw him on the WrestleMania card. Oh, God.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Here comes the elbow drop off the ladder.
Like, here we fucking go. You know that the band was getting tuned up.
Yeah, but besides like Chris Jericho and like I think maybe Kurt Angle, he lost like all those Mania matches. I just thought it was funny there. I was like, Mr. WrestleMania.
Well, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And he did what he had to do.
Oh yeah, he showed out. But yeah, it was a very light week for wrestling. Nothing that I noticed in the news that was too eye-popping. Nothing bulged my eyes out. So kind of felt like wrestling was going to be a quick one this week, you know.
Hey, it worked out well to start with it.
Yeah, Night of Champions card shaping up pretty well. I think we got the tag match. We got Brock and Cody, and we got
the tournament for the.
And then we got AJ and Seth. Yep. And then it looks like they're trying to get more planned for it, of course. Unless all those matches are going 1 hour.
Which they fucking good.
But now would you like to dive into sports since we're in the world of sports entertainment?
Might as well.
All right, because sports is also kind of a quickish one. I didn't have much for it. But to dive right in, playoffs. Talk about the playoff update.
Yeah.
I know the Lakers just advanced last night.
Yes, they did.
And they will be playing the Nuggets.
Yep.
Correct? When does that series start?
Probably Monday or Tuesday.
Monday or Tuesday?
I'm assuming. Because I know Sunday... Tomorrow is Game 7 for Celtics and Philly.
Who do you got taking that?
Philly.
Philly. Where are they at?
I think they're in Boston.
I still like Philly's odds, though.
Well,
I put it this way. I need Philly to win. Because if not, then I owe my dude Mango double money. Because the Warriors getting knocked out costing me 25.
yeah, they're in Boston. Well, yeah. Yeah, you also cost the Suns. I told you to take that hat off, like after game 1.
I
You
costed
did
the Grizzlies the round. I costed the Cavs the round. And
Yeah,
then I costed the Suns the round.
I'm not really thrilled with you. I told you the Warriors.
Did you see my snap the other day where I was like, man,
Yes.
fuck this hat?
Yeah, and I was about to be like, no, fuck you. No, fuck this hat. Fuck you. For just not holding true to one fucking team.
I cost him.
Not even just 1, 2, maybe 3. But no, you're out here. This.
them all.
Chalked all of them. All of them are dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, I should probably go out and get a Boston hat.
Dead.
Before the game today.
Dead.
Tomorrow.
You're already a Yankees fan. Like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, I had that one on yesterday.
Jesus Christ, this man just was like, oh, who went in? Let me get that hat.
I'm out here.
Let me get that hat real quick, big dog. Yo, you winning right now?
Yeah, the Grizzlies lost their round with the hat. The Suns. People mention it at work, too, because they're like, you keep coming in with different hats and the team keeps losing. I'm like, yeah, that's some shit-ass luck. But, no, that Suns...
No, it's not shit-ass luck.
That Suns Nuggets series, though, from what I saw, it just... The X factor was Ayton could not keep up with Jokic. I mean, Jokic just outboarded him every step of the way.
Ayton didn't even play Game 6. He was hurt.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't even know that.
So that was huge. Like,
Lakers and Warriors. I really thought Warriors were going to take it there for a minute.
Brum, brum.
Hey, he did hit a doozy.
He was doing his damn thing.
That Curry dropped a 50-pointer in like game 2.
Yeah.
So that was at least.
He wasn't getting help. Clay wasn't really doing much.
Lakers versus Nuggets, though. Who do you got?
Lakers.
Really?
Yeah, I'm riding with my boys. See, that's what you do when you're a true fan. You ride with your team, Luke.
I like...
Game 1 and 2, he's going to be on this team. Then he's going to go back to that team. Then he's going to go back and forth.
No.
Game 7, he's going to be double or nothing.
I'm thinking... So, Lakers, Nuggets. I'm saying Denver and 6. Denver and 6. But if Anthony Davis can stay healthy, which God knows that's asking a shitload of that man, if he can stay healthy, that will be a great fucking series, and I think the Lakers could end up taking that in 7.
Yeah.
But if Anthony Davis goes glass mode, the Lakers are fucked. That's the way I look at it. If you see him come out there with that gray hair and that fucking...
I mean, yeah, but what if Jokic gets hurt?
He's not known to do that.
No, but what if?
Well, then Denver's fucked.
Yeah, exactly. So we're all one what if away.
It's just a little bit more likely when you're dealing with Anthony Davis, who can dunk the ball wrong, and there goes 3 games out of it.
I mean, he also got 20 rebounds last game.
Like I said, when he's healthy, keep him out there.
That's with anybody.
But Anthony Davis, I mean,
we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Definitely see how it goes. Just
it's gonna be a good series.
He's got to really compete with Jokic, and I think Jokic is going to be taking it to him on some strong ball.
But it's not one-on-one basketball.
That's true.
So
I just feel like that's who they're going to want to pair. Even though I think they put Davis on Curry in the one game that I saw at one point. I've been trying to keep up when I can.
I mean, he was matched up with them at one point, guarding them, but he wasn't on him. He was guarding them because of switches and shit, which he held his own. But it's not like he was just checking Steph Curry. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Like he was more so they were doing it like when you see Curry kind of getting loose, just keep an eye on him, type shit that he'd shoot over and kind of get
someone
him.
sets a screen or something, he has to pick him up.
So what are you saying? Lakers take the Nuggets in?
Probably 6.
6?
Yeah.
Which means they would end it in LA.
Yeah.
Is that where they ended it at yesterday? Or are they in Golden State? They ended in LA. That'd be back-to-back ends in LA each round. That'd be pretty cool for them.
If they went back to Golden State, after if Warriors would have won yesterday and they're going back to Golden State, that's a tough ass.
Yeah, that's Curry's.
That you're
Bread and
basically
butter.
yeah.
You're asking for a
If
50
Lakers
point
don't
outing
close
again.
out the series last night, they probably
I agree that the Warriors would have took that.
Yeah.
Now let's flip it over to the East. I know you said Sixers and
Boston are Game 7 tomorrow.
Boston, Game 7 tomorrow.
Yeah, I got.
And we both said Sixers. The other series is Knicks and Miami, correct?
Yeah, Miami finished them out
last night.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, yeah, the Miami boys.
So Miami versus Philly.
If Philly wins, yes.
If Philly wins.
Whoever wins tomorrow will face Miami.
And I think whoever wins tomorrow beats Miami.
I know. I think Miami's too.
Too hot right now?
Yeah, they're moving too much as a unit. And they could get Tyler Harrow back in the finals.
That would be crucial. I know Jimmy Butler's been playing like Himmy Butler.
Yeah.
Like Himothy Butler.
Yeah, like he's Michael Jordan's son.
Yeah.
Which is a conspiracy.
That's a theory?
Yeah.
There's a theory that Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan's son. Please tell me what that is.
Well, Michael Jordan is known to have he had
housing like Metro?
No, he had a sexual relationship with a woman and then paid it off. It was like, yo, I'm not doing this kid shit right now.
Oh.
Paid it off, and it was around the time Jimmy would have been conceived. And it's known that Jimmy didn't grow up with a father.
So Michael, that'd be a hell of a fucking movie.
They look
Holy
like
shit.
He looks like him. Somewhat resemblance.
He even once played as a Bull.
He's a hooper.
Was once a Chicago Bull.
He's got that dog in him.
He's got that dog in him.
So it's a lot of things that add up.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler. Like I said, I want that movie. Fuck, Jimmy Butler and Michael Jordan, father and son. That could be a crazy fucking movie.
Hey, that's a great person to get some.
You can knock out 2 biopics in one.
That's a great person to get some genes from, bro.
So then, I guess we don't have to jump too far ahead. I was gonna say though, just for fun. So you said Miami.
It would be Miami and Lakers, a rematch from the bubble.
That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, and that is when it would come down to. That would be a phenomenal series.
It would be crazy if LeBron can get another one with the Lakers.
And I think he would. If he gets past Jokic, the Lakers and LeBron get past Denver, I think they win. The ship.
And then it would be another one of those things where LeBron would make those haters mad because anybody trying to argue that he's not the greatest of all time.
It's like he just went through the Warriors again, and then Denver, who had the 2-time MVP back to
had to fight like hell to even get into the playoffs.
Yeah, came in as a 10 seed or 9 seed. Yeah, so if
they had to win the play-in.
If they get past Denver, I don't think they lose in the finals. LeBron would probably put up 60 just to win it all.
LeBron will roll 60s for Nipsey.
I don't care. I'm rolling with him.
Okay, I'm reloaded. He just fucking
60.
comes out there. Just comes out there, catches a body.
Yeah, so
NBA playoffs have been pretty exciting, though.
Yeah, they really have.
Definitely been fun. I've been trying to keep up with it more and more. Well, I don't have it right in front of me. If you don't mind, I was going to ask you if you could pull it up.
Will do.
The Browns' schedule for this year.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I think off rip, when I took a look, I think I had them going either 10-7 or 11-6. But we'll go game by game. See what we think.
Hold on, I gotta...
Pulling it up?
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is as good as time as any to get a little bit of this Ciroc Summer watermelon juice flowing. Have you try it as well if you'd like. See, now this is disappointing because it's like I have nails now that I'm not biting them, but they still don't do what nails should do.
So preseason, I'm going to go quick through the preseason.
Yeah, hit me on that.
We got the Jets, Commanders, Eagles, Chiefs.
Jets, Commanders, Eagles.
We're only home for the Commanders, August 12th, preseason.
We only have one home preseason game.
Well, one's a Hall of Fame game. We got the Hall of Fame. So that one's down in Lake Canton.
Interesting.
All right, regular season,
Hit me.
We're starting Bengals,
Week 1, you said Bengals. I'm thinking
We're home. We're home.
and we're home. We're gonna lose that game.
I think we're winning that. We're gonna come out strong.
Oh yeah, because I remember what week 2 is, so I do agree.
We
with you
did get
guys.
Zadarius Smith from the Vikings linebacker.
I saw that.
That was a huge.
He'll be on the other side of Garrett.
And then week 2 at Steelers Monday night.
Now that one I think we do lose though.
Yeah. That. Oh, actually, no. Fuck that. We win in that.
Well,
Okay.
going into week 3, I got us 1-1.
No.
It's hard to
This
tell.
is me being me though. But like this is reasonable to go 2-0, like because they do have.
In that statement, at least me, because I know they're scheduled towards the end of the season. I do got them going on a nice little win run.
I think we're more likely to lose to the Bengals than Steelers though, if that makes sense.
Yes, but I'm just thinking like 1-1 going into week 3.
All right.
I don't know which one.
Week 3 we got Titans. We're home,
We'll win that one.
and then week 4 Ravens home. I think we're losing that.
I'm gonna say that kind of the same thing. I'd have us being 2-2 then.
And then bye weeks, week 5, I got us 3-1.
Okay, I'd have us 2-2.
Niners week 6, we're home. We should go
We're
to
losing
that.
that game. I'm about it. I'm about it.
Yeah, we should go to that.
I'm big time about it. The Niners game.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that on the schedule, I'm like, well, I think I'm gonna be outside for a game. I don't usually make it.
And that's October. That'll be warm.
And are you sure you want to go with me?
I'm not dealing with your shit. I'll walk the fuck away.
Because
Like
I'm pulling up with the Niners hat.
I can fight. Doesn't mean I will fight. Like,
oh, I'm not gonna start anything, but I'm gonna be in my Niners gear.
I don't give a fuck.
And
You know, I wore Kareem Hunt Chiefs shit.
By
to
the way-
Browns game when he was a Chief,
I can't say that.
and I
out
almost
loud.
fought. I'm like, I literally almost
Couldn't
fought
even-
on Browns fans. I'm like, bro, I'm a Browns fan. This is just my friend. Like, I wanted the Browns to win. I just wanted him to do good.
Little summer watermelon action.
And they're like, blah, 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 go Browns. I'm like, bro, look at my arm. There's a fucking dog tattooed on it.
You're over here like, dude, I'm not arguing you.
And he's
Yeah.
like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, fucking fight me then, bitch. Like, what's up?
You're like, damn, this guy just does not like me.
Like, that's Cleveland for you.
Yeah, for real.
All right, so Niners week 6.
I got that as an L.
Depends on who's healthy on the Niners.
So, you're not wrong there.
'Cause I don't know who's all.
Plus, it's the Niners. We might lose to the Browns by 40. It's hard to tell.
Colts week 7.
That's a dub.
We're home. Or no, sorry, we're at Indy.
Good away game win.
Yep. Seattle week 8.
Fuck that team. We beat Seattle.
Yep. We're at Seattle as well, so 2 good road wins. Then week 9, we're home against the Cardinals. I think we could take that.
That's a dub. Yeah, I'll take that. W Browns.
And then Ravens at Baltimore.
Did I say that they'd win the first one or lose it? Oh no, I think it could go either way. And this one's where in Baltimore?
Yeah.
We're gonna lose that one.
Then Steelers home.
We're gonna win that one.
Yep. So I'm with you on both of those. Then we're at Denver. That's an iffy one. Because I feel like that's the one where the Browns will drop it. Like, it's the one where, like, we should win that
There
one.
is something about Denver and Cleveland that just...
It's like, we should win that one, but we're not going to. So I have that
I like
one.
that. Yeah, you know the Browns are always good for one of those.
So I
On
got
paper,
that
we
as a
should,
L.
but yeah.
And then we're at Los Angeles for the Rams.
That's a dub.
I think we're taking the L. So that's another one.
That's a dub.
And then we got week 14. Because that's another one where I'm like, that's one we should win, but we won't. And
With
we're
Rams?
Yeah.
You know what? I think I agree with you because I think I remember a little bit about the rest of the schedule. Continue.
Because then we got Jaguars.
Okay, that's a dub.
Yep. Bears.
That's a dub.
Texans.
That's a dub.
And we're going to Texas. We're going to Texans. So Deshaun's going back to.
Yeah.
He's going to shit on them. Jets. That could go either way. But I think I have that as an L for real. Aaron
Yeah, with
Rodgers.
those 3 dubs in a row, we're not going to continue that.
And then
we're going to lose
we end
to
with the
Jets.
Bengals.
And we're going to beat the Bengals.
So I think I said we beat the Bengals first week. I think we lose that one.
I got that flip-flopped.
Right. So I got one.
I think somewhere in there I had them going like 11-6. Maybe 10-7.
Yeah,
One of
I got
those
like
two.
11-6ish. Yeah.
Like
right
about
around there.
11-6.
Yep.
Now, say the Browns let's just go way crazy in the future. Say the Browns do go 11-6, they're in the playoffs. How far do they go?
Depends. They can make a good run.
I think we lose the divisional round. We win the wild card, we lose the divisional.
Well, it depends on the matchups. But I don't know. I think it all depends on how the teams play together. If that makes like
how it looks like they're meshing.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're just going skeptic based on
that's just wins.
Yeah, we're just going off of the fucking.
Because if they're
schedule.
moving nice and fluid together.
And who knows? Some of those teams might have big injuries by then too.
Exactly.
It's like, oh well, originally we had them winning.
Yeah, but they don't have Josh Allen anymore. So like
that type of shit. Yeah, or like Jets. Yeah, like Aaron Rodgers. Jinx, you owe me Coke, by the way, because I did the.
Yeah.
We said that at the same fucking time. But
here's your Coke, motherfucker.
But yeah, so the Browns schedule though.
Yeah, 10-7, 11-6.
10-7, 11-6, not bad. Niners schedule, you don't have to look that one up just off the top of my head though.
Rough. No kidding.
Well, see, here's the funny thing about the Niners schedule though.
Who's your quarterback?
Probably don't know yet. It's gonna end up most likely being
because I've heard talks about they're trying to get rid of Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Well, that's rough.
Which then
y'all just drafted my man.
Yeah, I mean it gets complicated.
And they're like, hey, he's not our man.
I'm gonna have to wait and see until the season gets a little.
Who's
bit
your
closer.
Quarterback?
I'm ready to say Brock Purdy. I'm ready to go Brock and loaded. Brock and loaded, baby.
When's he's coming back though?
Who?
Didn't Brock just take a massive shoulder hit, knocked him out of the game?
I think so.
So did he get surgery?
But I haven't heard any update on that yet.
So
at least I haven't
back? Week 8, week 6, week 4?
Let's hope week 1. Let's hope we get Brock and loaded back for week 1.
Yeah.
But no, that Niners schedule, it don't fucking matter what teams you got on that thing. They might win 4 games. They might win 14 games. They might win 8 games. They might not. They might win 2. It's hard to tell with the Niners. You don't matter on that schedule.
That's fair.
1 week we'll beat a team by 40 that we're supposed to get clobbered by. Next week we'll lose to the Lions by 65.
So that was me on the Browns with the Rams because it's the 2 away games. It's like if we lose this one, we're gonna go. No, we're not beating the Rams.
Yeah,
we're not bouncing back at the Rams Stadium.
In SoFi.
Yeah, no.
Nobody's getting a bounce back in SoFi.
Not an easy one, at least.
Oh God. Well, that's the spouts. Now we got movies, TV, music. Which one you want? This is tobacco, YouTube.
Let's knock out music.
Let's do music.
Yeah.
Music's the bulkiest one that we got for this week, good brother. Let's just kick it right off. Oh, it's not in front of me, but I think I can actually do this one off the top of my head. New music reviews. New music came out this weekend. New Music Friday blessed us with some good shit. Not too much, though.
Mm-hmm.
Off the top of my head, we mentioned it in pre-production. Dirk and J. Cole dropped a great record, Already Healed. Is that what it's called?
All I Know.
I just did this last night, too, on the phone.
All My Life.
All My Life. Got it. Yeah, so it's All My Life.
I heard that and What's That by Jordan Lucas, the 2 new singles.
I heard What's That.
That's all I listened to.
I liked What's That.
That's all. Those are the only 2 I listened to from new shit.
I really like the first minute of What's That.
Yeah,
the most.
I like both songs a lot. I think and Dirk.
That's a
Dirk
summer
and
anthem
J.
for
Cole.
Sure. I'm not saying song of the summer, but you might hear that one coming out some windows.
Yeah, Dirk and Cole did their shit on that.
Happy to see Cole get 2 verses. When Cole came back in, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
He really fucks with Dirk. He said, hold on, let me go back in.
Yeah, he had to fuck. Yeah. Fuck with Dirk, and he was like, oh, this beat's too good for me not to. How much time do I got?
Yeah, and then
as much as you want.
After the hook to hear, Cole came back, and then Dirk joins him again. That was fucking phenomenal. That was incredible. I'm about to take this shot real quick. Cheers, y'all. Happy Sleepless Saturday. A little bit of summer watermelon action going on. And I'm going to chase it because I'm a hoe.
Yeah, I do it.
Refreshing. What else came out new music-wise? Let's see here.
Well, Youngboy dropped.
Oh, God. All right, let's talk about it.
I didn't listen.
So, Youngboy dropped. I checked out the album. I did. Saved a couple joints on it. I liked Bitch Let's Do It Free Michi, and I think there was another 2. I Shot Cupid and Slider. I did like those.
Okay.
However, though, we know that nobody wants to hear exactly about that. They want to hear about why the fuck Youngboy dissed everybody and their goddamn brother on Fuck the Industry.
And thought he was dissing somebody else.
And made all those disses look like shit. And thought, yeah, he dissed the wrong fucking guy. So, first name that he mentioned, we'll go in order as he dissed him.
Okay.
First off, I thought the Drake diss bars, I should say, were stupid as fuck.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
They were dumb.
You try to
Like,
be relevant.
I think you mentioned a little something, which we won't dive into it, about sometimes you'll say a certain thing in a diss track, and it's like almost like a whoa, pause. Like,
you can't really.
Like,
he's
he's
very contradictory.
From what I got out of it is he's hit up Drake like a bunch of times to try to get a feature. And Drake eventually responded and was like, I'm cool with Dirk, but like I respect with what you're doing. And Youngboy like dissed that and was like, well, then
took it
fuck
as
you.
he sided with the ops.
Yeah, and it's like, so you want to just expose yourself that you begged Drake for a feature?
Do what you gotta do.
Like, that's what I got out of it. Oh, so you begged Drake for a feature to the point where he literally had to hit you up and be like, I'm sorry, dude, I'm not going to do that.
Because I'm not getting involved with your shit.
Yeah, because look at that. He'd be featured on this album, and then here we go.
You got disses
now
shooting left, right.
About dudes that he fucks with. Like,
yeah.
Because then number 2 was he said J. Cole did the same shit. And he was like, he did it's a cold world, I guess, or whatever. Like,
well, yeah, when we don't know what else you're going to put out with your album.
Yeah, like you really think J. Cole
and sign all these disses?
No, because then they go down with the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on that album. Like, people wonder why Youngboy, no features. Doesn't look like he can get any. Like,
it's not like he's not asking.
Yeah, like it's not like he's not asking. He just owned up to it that he asked both of those dudes for features. Like, that is fucking hilarious. Can you imagine do you think Youngboy calls these people themselves? Because that might be
that's even funnier, though.
Them calling them themselves?
No, that he dissed Drake and Cole for like not giving him a feature, but then Dirk drops a single with Cole.
Oh yeah, that had to sting
on the same day.
Because that was the third name that he dissed was Dirk.
Because Dirk was supposed to drop the album, so he pushed back his album and then drops a single that's probably going to do more numbers than NBA's album.
And as far as a single goes, and as far as an album goes, I think Dirk and Cole's single will do better.
Oh yeah.
I just can't count out those fucking Youngboy fanatics
that's fair.
Run the shit up.
Yeah, that's fair.
However, though, I've noticed that yes, he does really well on sales, oddly enough, for how much he drops. But also, his YouTube numbers are like the big bulk.
Yeah.
Like his YouTube, his videos are fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's mainly YouTube though.
Like first off, I don't know what gas station that is that he's always dancing outside.
I think that bitch is built in his backyard.
You think?
Like, bruh, he in that bitch too goddamn much for somebody not to go shoot him.
And it doesn't have an employee, so maybe you're right. Maybe it is just a prop gas station.
Would I be
like he'll just be going down the candy aisle, just knocking shit all about, and I'm like, ain't nobody telling him to not do that.
Like, this has to be a set.
Which is kind of crazy if you think about having a gas station set.
That's dope though. Cause bro, I just go smoke at my gas station.
That's kind of funny. Like they're not even real pumps.
No.
This whole time we're like, hey, wait a minute.
No.
There's even a gas line under that.
But I'm posted up behind the register, feet up.
Feet up like a paraplegic. Okay, I just had to do that one.
Fair.
I couldn't resist.
But like
right here, feet up.
like that would be just funny as fuck just to have if he did just hey, in this little plot of land I got in my backyard, I need a fake gas station.
Can I put a gas station in there?
Yeah.
Sure.
Not like an actual, I don't need the pumps to work. I just need it. I like to do music videos at the gas station. But, okay.
All right, fuck it. Why not? You pay to keep the lights on? All right.
You want the big sign too? Like,
yeah, do you need us to take anything down? You want to keep it? Just look how it looks?
Like, I just need the aisles.
He's like, can you stock it up first? Yeah, sure, but we're not going to clean it up if you trash it. That's on y'all.
Oh, he pays somebody.
Because I saw the way he knocked down that
he
candy.
He paying somebody to reset that shit. He don't do that.
I was just like, oh, the Skittles.
He probably has his kids go in there and be like, all right, clean up.
I'm like, oh my God, a couple of the bags
you
of
get $1,000 if you get the store clean.
All those bags of M&Ms on the ground.
Bruh, I need some now.
M&Ms?
Something. I've been staring at them Doritos up top.
The Doritos? My spicy nachos or my nacho cheeses?
Nacho cheeses.
Sheesh! But yeah, third
Originals.
name that young boy dissed. He dissed Dirk, which that was a given.
Yeah, it's kind of...
He barred Dirk up. He gave him like 8. Which I don't even really know what that beef's about, but I kind of lost track of that one. But now the fourth one, and I tweeted about it too. I thought this one jumped out at me. I couldn't even wait for the pod. I just had to bring it up. When he started dissing Yachty, he like kind of goes in on Yachty for a minute. And then he says this line where he's like, he mentions JT from the City Girls, whose girlfriend, who's Lil Uzi's girlfriend. And then I saw Yachty's tweet, because even when I heard that, I'm like, JT, I was like, I thought that was Uzi's girl. Me not keeping up 100% with all that shit.
Maybe she with him now.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, yeah, maybe. But then I go on Twitter and I see his Twitter thread where he starts it with the 50 Cent. He goes, fuck me, what you saying fuck me for? You should be saying fuck that dude. And it goes to him, the tweet like right below it. He's like, I just had to hit up Uzi because he's like, I think my man got the wrong guy.
He definitely did.
And Uzi's like, nah, I heard that shit too, fam, or something like that. Like, heard that shit too, or whatever. Like,
that's
or like the face palm or something.
And it's just like, how are you?
And then doubled down on it and said, well, fuck both of them then. And it's like,
but then you wonder why people don't take you serious, NBA.
Yeah,
like,
who's gonna do the feature with that? Like,
when you just out here dissing people and not even, did nobody in your camp listen to that? So nobody just proof edited.
That's a good point. Like, yeah, nobody was like,
who you dissing here?
Like, yeah, hey fam, like,
who is she with? Yeah, Lil Uzi. Why are you talking about Lil Yachty?
Yachty catching strays.
They ain't the same motherfucker? No, fam, that's 2 people.
Yachty catching a stray on that though had me fucking rolling. Then when I go back and hear it, I'm like, and that dude really was in the studio, mad as could be, and just going off, and the whole time, it's on the wrong guy, like complete.
And
wrong
then rather
name.
being like, "Hey, my fault, fam. I said the wrong name."
It's fuck both.
Fuck y'all. I'm wrong.
Fuck both of them. Then.
I'm not wrong. It's fuck both of y'all.
I guess there's something commendable about that.
No, that's just stupid. You were stupid.
Hey, you know what? Way to stand on your ship, though. You know what I mean? No. Like, oh, hey, you got the wrong guy. Well, you know what? Fuck him and fuck you too.
I mean,
like,
I get it, but
that just fucking kills me.
Don't get mad with why Drake and Nicole don't give you features.
If you're wondering why you're not getting hitbacks for these features, it's like,
that's why. That's why.
This dude has the temper of a fucking 4th grader.
No professionalism.
Like, yeah.
No.
Hey, like I said, way to stay 10 toes on your shit, though. No fold in that, man. No fold. You correct him on a run, fuck you too. I kind of dig that.
No proofreading.
I might steal that when somebody's like, hey, man, I think you should cut back on the cigs. You know what? Fuck you. just do right to it. Hey, you drink too much. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Like,
if you ain't with me, you against me,
dog.
Like,
yeah, if you ain't with it. There's a saying for that, actually. Hold on.
Said,
yeah, like if you ain't with us, you're against us. Or something
this
like
man
that.
said, "Fuck you." I'll smoke 12 cigs a day. I'm good.
Yeah, imagine like you tell your doctor that. Hey, I think I need you to cut back on the smoking. Fuck you, man.
Nobody people tell their doctor that.
Do people? That'd be fun. Fuck you, asshole. I'm not cutting back on shit. How about you cut back like that fucking hairline?
Then you
that thing's been cutting back for the past 8 years, Doc.
Then you're dead in 8
Change
years.
your shit up.
And then he's like, you're dead in 8 years.
He's like, you know what? I was trying to beat around the bush, but you know what? Here's what the chart says. You're fucked, buddy.
You got 8 months.
You want to go there?
You got 8 months.
You want to go there? Here, I'll buy you a pack, dickhead. You're like, whoa.
Make it 7.
Fuck. By the way, you know that shot I put in your arm? That wasn't tetanus, bitch. That'll kick in about 5 minutes, ho. Get in your car.
You're going to feel something tonight.
Now you're going to jail, too.
You're going to feel something
fucking
tonight.
Prick. Next time you talk to me when I got a fucking needle in your arm.
You're going to be like, what is my butt?
You're going to be sitting around a circle with Kurt Cobain here in a couple of seconds.
Damn.
Lickety fucking split wickety saying wit wiki.
Tell MJ, I said,
That's fucked. Amy, is that you? No, that's...
Tupac, I'm coming home.
Oh, no.
I'm going back.
Hey, heroin circle, you got any wine in that house?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I got a belt.
That's a little bit... Oh, wow. At least somebody does. This one's popping now. All dark jokes aside, all love to all those
YouTube,
greats.
I forget.
Damn it, see, look, Young Boy rubbed off on us, damn it. Fuck it, we talked
Don't
about Young
do
Boy
it,
too long.
kids.
Yeah, don't listen to him. Bad things happen to good
Listen
people.
to Dirk. Go get it back in blood.
Hubcaps end up stolen.
Go get it back in blood. Listen to Dirk.
Speaking of a little bit of a genre, well, actually, to cap off new music reviews, I think that just about does it. Yeah. I did want to just mention a rock band though that ended up dropping an album I checked out that was super dope.
Okay.
Hot Mulligan
okay.
is the alternative rock band's name. They kind of sound like some emo inspired type shit though, if you're into that. And go check out Betty by Hot Mulligan. That's my high recommendation for it. That's the one that I highly recommend. And
the recommendation of the week.
Yes, sir. And that one is that record Betty is about. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been confirmed yet, but if you listen to the words, I'm pretty sure it's about his lost cat. But if you've ever lost a cat, you'll fuck with it. Okay. However, though, to genre twist a little bit into something that was big news that was broke on Tuesday when they posted the tickets for their tour, they announced that even though they're disbanding, and the singer wants to go on and do his own thing, and it looks like the drummer wants to go on and just be a father now. So after this tour, Sum 41 is no more, disbanding. So that one kind of was a sting. Hey. That one was like, say this is my childhood right here. Yeah, that was like burned a little bit.
Yeah, but like they said,
it's not like any on some bitter shit. It's not on some angry shit.
Yeah,
it's hey, we got a bunch of guys here trying to all go separate ways.
Yeah,
this one wants to go be a dad.
We're not.
This one wants to go do his own shit
anymore.
Yeah, like we're there. I think they're like 45.
Yeah, we've done this. We gotta venture somewhere else.
We went out doing these. I hate to say it, but late teens, early 20s, like style rock. Like, I mean, hey, I love In Too Deep by Sum 41. I fucking love that record.
Hey, they did their damn thing.
I even think one day you could see like Sum 41, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like,
hey, we'll see.
I mean, they had a lot of great different music that was honestly in a lot of movies that we all grew up with that you probably wouldn't even expect.
That's fair.
Like, I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, but In Too Deep was in American Pie 2.
Fair.
Or actually, no, at the end of either American Pie 2 or American Pie 1.
But it's dope to see them going out on their terms. I'm good. Like, they're not disbanding because this dude fucked his wife and blah, blah, blah. It's
that's some Fleetwood Mac shit.
It's like, hey, I'm going to go spend time with my family. Like, hey, actually, I was going to go do I was thinking about doing this solo thing. Like, well, perfect fucking timing. Because I want to go be a dad and shit. So let's.
Yeah, he sounds like, you know what? We had a great run. Let's end it and call it a day.
Hey, go on.
Hey, I'm taking a shot for Sum 41. I'm taking a quick shot for Sum 41. But I hope now that they said that, I'm trying to see if maybe I could get myself into the Blossom show and be outside for the Sum 41 because they have an opener that I really fuck with even more so, a little bit more so than them, to be honest, The Offspring.
Okay.
Show me how to lie.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Thank God you stopped me.
Yeah.
Thank God you know the record.
Yeah, you don't
that came out like a dog that got a fucking knife in the neck that tried limping and then fell into water. And now it's drowning, and now somebody's trying to smother it, making it worse. That just... that got out of control. But you can get us started on this one while I take the shot. But I believe you called this one when we talked about it originally. Go ahead and get your flowers, brother. What? Kanye and Adidas back together.
Yeah, what?
Back like they never left.
I think I said this the day after it happened.
Yeah, because I remember that was like right around the time that we started the Great Pull Up a Chair podcast.
Because like I remember people were, blah, blah. I was like, okay, all right, let's see. Like this man just got he got out of all of his goddamn contracts that he was a part of. Now, do I agree with how he did it? That's different. But what did he do? He got out of everything, and now what? Oh, Adidas. We have $7 billion worth of product just chilling in warehouses.
That we have to get off our hands.
That we either is now just a waste of money, or we have to figure out a new deal with Kanye once all this shit settles down.
To get this
And what I
shit
say,
situated.
Originally, when this shit settles, people will be buying that shit again. And it's just phenomenal. Like,
Now, I don't know if the partnership, I know you mentioned this
I believe
pre-pod.
their new deal is.
Is it just to get the inventory out?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I
then, or
believe
is it
after
like,
that,
depending on how quick that goes, do you think they can go from there? Because didn't Kanye
I
last
think
week
about
just
how
buy a
smoothly-
building like,
right next to the
yeah,
headquarters
it's
of
like a
Adidas.
fuck y'all?
I think about how smoothly it goes in society, the sales of these Yeezys, if Adidas repartners with them. But they're gonna, I believe it's the deals to sell the remaining products of Yeezy, and then he will be off on his own, like, type shit. But if everything goes smoothly and no one's still throwing backlash at Adidas for selling it, yeah, he might just be a.
Honestly, it kind of seems like they've already kind of almost let that go.
Yeah. And that's what I mean is now after all this shit is sold, Yeezy 4.0s might come out and might be only sold with Adidas shit. Like, or at Adidas retailers. So, like, you can only get it through Adidas, but it's only, you know what I mean? Or only at Yeezy.com or Adidas.
Gotcha.
So it's like Yeezy's still his own person, but Adidas is his partner.
Yeah,
But
because I think that's even how it was worded. It was like they've restored a partnership.
Yeah, so it's not like he's under Adidas. So like, no, that's
a
own
big W for Kanye too, if you
Bruh.
think about it, because that's his way of being like,
I got out.
I mean, that's literally the Thanos meme. And where did that lead you? Right back to me. Like,
But now I don't have that bullshit contract you had.
and now he doesn't have the bullshit contract.
Which, like I said, I don't agree with how shit happened, but.
And I did not know that Kanye went out and got either. Now I don't know if I heard it right. I know it's for sure at least a girlfriend, but I believe they even use maybe the term fiance, maybe even wife.
I don't know. I doubt that.
Whoever that girl is she's a genius for being able to keep him off the radar.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly feel like he was like so stir crazy at one point that he like tried to go open the window real quick. She's like, no. She's like, those people are riding their bike. Don't say anything.
Just let me yell. Just let me give out.
He like just starts to get the J out. There's like 2 6-year-olds riding their bike. He's like, legit. Don't you fucking dare say it.
Close the window.
He's like,
Kanye.
Kanye, you close that fucking window and you get your ass back in here right now.
Kanye. Close the window. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that was bound to happen. I mean, I knew it was bound to happen, I guess. A lot of people didn't think it would.
I'll be honest, and it's on record. I didn't think it would.
I mean,
I underestimated. I underestimated the internet.
Which
everybody saw that and they were like, who cares? A$AP Rocky and Rihanna just had a new boy. But no, actually, congratulations to them on that.
Yeah,
Congrats. Cheers to, they named it after the great, well, I don't know if they named it after him, but they named him RZA. And I think that's a cool name. Inspired me. I'm going to name my kid Bobby Digital now. So Bobby Digital, thank you. That'll be the full
going for
BDT.
Buzz
No,
Lightyear.
all love, all jokes aside.
Buzz Lightyear's Patrino sounds nice.
Buzz Lightyear, I like that one.
Yeah.
If he was a battle rapper, I'll give him my battle bar. If I never get to use it. Man, to catch my buzz, you might need a light.
Don't waste it. No, don't tell the people.
×2?
No, don't tell the people. You gotta save that for Buzz.
Okay, they only needed that first line.
They gotta save that for.
They're gonna have to wait some years.
Little Buzz.
We're gonna get him front on the front stage on the bullpen battle.
He'll be on Pull Up a Chair episode 2040.
I'll have a fucking walker. Coming in here.
What up, Buzz?
What's the battle tonight, buddy? Who do you got? Is it okay if I judge?
If you don't fall asleep, hey, fuck you.
Oh, Grandpa, you know you can't drink like that anymore. I don't know where that voice was starting to go. I started to sound like Osmosis Jones. But Doja Cat said that her last 2 albums were cash grabs.
Oh, soccer. Sorry. Let me pretend more.
You said...
Oh, my gosh, that's crazy.
See, now what's crazy to me on that one is that you're not shocked. Because when I heard that, I mean, let me say I'm not necessarily like, oh wow, because like I mean I didn't really like listen to those albums too much to like be able to judge it. But at the same time, I I knew there was something there with her. I just wasn't quite getting it. But now that like when she says that and I look back at Say So, it's like, well, it does kind of just sound like you're like, I know how to do this, so I'm gonna do it and I can show you that I can do it really well. But now she wants to get into being like an actual I know she said MC Flat Chunks or something like that, but then she said
so think about it like this. Ice Spice could come out and say the same thing about her first little album when she dropped 4 songs out of 6 that we've already had.
That's funny as shit.
Like, oh yeah, I just put something out real fast because they had something to go actually rack up plays on.
But Ice Spice and everything nice, baby.
But you know what I mean? It's like it's not like they were trying to like they were taking advantage of them.
Here's my thing though with the Doja album. If this really is rappity rap and she's barring, then she needs to really bring it.
Oh yeah,
because now she's hyped it. Because now she can't fall back into pop. Because now she just said that was a cash grab.
Well, no.
See what I mean? Like if the rap doesn't work right.
But now it has to be. You got to give us good ass pop music or you got to give us a good ass album now. Because now we know this is what your real shit is.
Yeah.
So if you just came out if you just took off the mask, it was like, yeah, those are cash grabs. Like even though people were fucking with it, but that wasn't me. All right, so now this is you, but are we gonna fuck with you? And this could because now if this doesn't work, then Doja back. Like rather than we want the real Doja.
And then see, but if it turns into like no, we want the old Doja back. Now if she does the old Doja, she's
done.
It's you're cash grabbing.
She can't go back. That's what I mean. Is if she
kind of put herself in a do or die.
That's exactly what she did.
That's fucked up. I did not expect that Doja. I mean, I do think she'll do. I don't think she'll die.
I'm glad that she came out and was like, yo, I want to be authentic, kind of. Like, I'm not trying to do shit for cash grab no more. She wants to put out something that she wants to put out.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which I respect. But now
if it's anything like her verse on Kill Bill, that shit's going to be good.
Like I said, it just comes with, okay, that's fair, and I respect that. But she's going to have to live with, if people don't fuck with it, she can't go back. Like, there is no going back to fake Doja.
Yeah, it'll just be like you got to regroup and try to go back to the drawing board on what the next approach is.
Yeah, there is no going back to, let's go get that Doja back. No, you can't.
Because that Doja's gone.
Yeah, you already killed her. Like, when you take off that mask and tell people it's catching, like, you can't go back to that because then people will just say, oh, she's doing it for money.
Here it comes.
She fell off. She needs money.
Yep.
Like, so you can't. You have to do it authentically.
Yeah, you corner yourself.
Which is good. Some people need the pressure.
I mean, like I said, I do think she'll deliver. I think at the very least, I know she'll do well in sales, which at the end of the day, that's what the label gives a fuck about. Reception, though, time will tell.
That's what matters, though.
Like,
in this case, if she has a future.
When she says rappity rap, it's like, I just imagine, like, what the fuck is Doja going to sound like over an Alchemist beat?
But rappity rap, that could be Run DMC style.
If it's anything like Kill Bill, she's trying to like really bar.
Right, but a lot of people rappity rap. Like we go crisscross on people. That's I
think when she mentioned rappity rap, I know what you mean. Yeah, I think she looks more like Benny the Butcher, Nas.
But it's like with which festival was it with Frank? People's
Coachella.
People's expectations ruin their own experience. So
that's why I try to keep like an open mind.
Everyone's expectation of rappity rap is different. She could be talking Run DMC. She could be talking crisscross.
That'd be wild.
But you know what I mean?
Now that I picture it,
like, we don't know.
She comes out like Grandmaster. That'd be fucking Grandmaster Doja.
Like rappity rap. Like who knows?
Grand Doja.
I don't think she's coming out like Eminem.
That'd be funny. So I got chewed up and spit out and booed off stage.
So, like, what is rappity rap, though? That's what I mean is, like, don't...
I could put your head right on the next to the A McMuffin.
So like,
That's a rappity rap.
So like that's all I'm gonna leave it as. If the reception doesn't go well, Doja doesn't have a long future in the rap industry anymore.
If the reception doesn't do
industry.
well, she's gonna have to do what Ashley Simpson did and do a hoedown. Dance off the fucking rolling on stage.
Goodbye. And she's gonna have to. And she's gonna have to go off.
If I could record a soundbite, that goodbye would have been recorded.
Goodbye.
That's thank you. Come again. That shit's fucking hilarious.
Goodbye.
But no, best of luck to Doja. Fuck, I'm excited to hear it. Let's see what you got, Doja. Let's see what you got, Grand Doja.
More power to you.
And then last thing I did want to mention on music.
Yeah.
Weeknd says that this upcoming album will be his last album, most likely. You don't like Weeknd? You don't fuck with the Weeknd?
No, I was just like, we'll see if it's gonna be his last album.
Oh yeah. You don't believe the retirement?
I believe it'll be.
Well, the retirement
Why can't people
is
just say after this album I'm taking a break,
which that kind of sounds like kind of what it is because he
rather
said
than being like retire.
this will be.
Because look at my man Tom Brady. That man retired for like 30 days.
And plus, like artists, it's like Jay-Z's retired like 5 times. Like it doesn't
It's
really
like,
happen.
no, I understand you got business shit to go do. Go do it.
Weeknd though said that this will be his last album. Most likely will be his last album.
Oh, already put out most likely.
He feels like he said everything that he's had to say as the Weeknd, and that he's got nothing left to say
I have to
after
go
this.
live my life for. So you're taking a break.
But now here's why though, because he said that.
Don't let me see you, Weeknd. I might punch you in your esophagus.
I got nothing but love for you, Abel. That's on his jacket.
Nothing but love.
That's on his jacket.
But this whole
I'm out of that one.
All this stupid ass retirement shit.
I'm gonna have to let y'all shoot the fair one.
I just get heated. Why can't we just say I'm taking a break from music?
The reason why though is because he said that he is going to be now doing a TV show that he will be producing and starring.
Oh, so you're not making music for that TV show?
I don't know.
Oh no, you're fucking lying to us now. You're not gonna executive produce the show.
Also, the way he worded it, he might change his name.
So
like he might not be the
so
Weeknd.
You don't think he's gonna have some type of input on the music or choreography of this television show? You don't think they're gonna even just ask him a few questions?
I mean, I'm sure.
So he bullshitting us already. He already bullshitting us. I'm retiring from music. No, you're not. You're just going to do television. Cool. I'm with it. Just say you're taking a break.
I mean, I definitely don't think this is the last.
I'm like, oh.
If anything, I do think though he would maybe change his name. Like I do think he would do. If you punch him in his throat, that's his moneymaker. He won't be able to hit them highs.
He's lying to us right through it. So like.
But no, I got nothing but love for Abel.
Me either. But why you gotta lie?
I got nothing but love for Abel. I just want to punch him in the throat.
Why you gotta lie to me? Why you gotta lie to me?
But no, I think it's like every rapper's thing. Like Logic's been the newest rapper to do the hey, I'm gonna retire, and then like 2 years later.
That's what I mean. Just take a break. Just say hey, I'm taking a break from music for a while.
But
that's all I'm saying.
I do think though,
like Jesus,
that if we do end up hearing more Weeknd music, which I do agree,
all
most
I've learned
likely.
Is retirements are all false. Look at my man John Cena and The Rock. My man Kurt Angle came back, didn't he?
A couple of years ago.
That's
about like a handful, actually. About a handful.
Broken ass neck 20 years ago. He came back. So I don't believe in retirement.
I mean,
especially in music.
It has like its own moment, but at the same time, it's like
music. Especially.
Shit! Like that outro in Logic's project. It's like that really could have been it. But then when he comes back, it's like, okay, we missed you, buddy.
I'm done.
We missed you, buddy.
Shit no more.
But
I'm just
No, I'm not. I don't bite on the retirement.
All love for Weeknd, but don't lie to me.
I don't bite on the retirement either. Not in show business.
Going to do a TV
not in
show.
entertainment.
You're telling me he's not having any input in the music.
I could see him though just using his real name is what I'm saying.
I understand that.
Like if he like does end up putting on a song,
he lied to
he'll go by Abel.
He told us truth about.
I mean, enough people know him as Abel.
One of the 5 things in his statement was true, Nick. The other 4 that he lied about, just ignore real quick. Okay, I get it.
Hey, you already know when you hear that voice again, it'll be like, oh, all right, we missed him.
Weeknd gonna be like, all right, my man Nick was right.
What if he changes his name to Weekday? But since I did mention that he's doing a TV show, that does transition us nice and smooth into our last topic. We got
the music would be great on it.
I actually don't. I have no idea. I don't even know what the show's about. I just saw that he's.
I just bet the soundtrack would be fire.
But it would be funny if it was a series about him, though. But anyways, ongoing writer's strike though in Hollywood. So who knows? We might not even get the fucking Weeknd TV show.
Well, he's writing it and probably writing the music too.
We might not even get the weekend show though.
And I think I called that Raiders.
This
getting more and more in depth too.
Yeah, I mean last week it only took us a day.
Yeah, that was wild. That one.
Stranger Things. You said when Stranger Things gets delayed,
We're in trouble.
the alarm has been sounded.
And then next day.
And Stranger Things.
This is like 2 days later. Report Stranger Things season 5.
Well, because people. What I loved about the Stranger Things ones is like even like this time last week, people were a little hip to the writers' strike, but it hadn't really like hit them where it hurt yet. People were just kind of like, oh, Ted Lasso, like okay.
Oh, SNL, all the late night shit,
and people were just like, all right. But then when people saw that Stranger Things,
they, what the fuck you
I saw 24,000 comments. I'm like, oh, that's the one.
People,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Stranger Things.
What I mean is you're waiting for a TV show that nobody can write on.
No one's writing a script.
It'd be like if you showed up to work tomorrow.
So just imagine Stranger Things.
And they cut your pay by 4 hours and said, now go clock in.
Standing on the screen for 40 minutes, walking around. Not one word. Not one.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
They're just out there looking like the background for Walking Dead.
It's going to be a silent show.
The killer would love it.
It's like, finally, something that pertains to me.
I can understand them.
Like, I just can't see it, though, either.
Well, good thing, because they're not doing shit.
You already know she just wanted to be the plug pulled on her.
But that's wild. Like, so I also saw other actors are
joining in now, too.
So it's this ripple effect.
They had Travolta out there, speaking of the man.
The ripple effect is like I said, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, and then now more and more movie franchises have been
delayed.
It's like, oh shit.
And we are snowballing.
That Harry Potter show on HBO as of 2 days ago, delayed. It's fucking crazy.
Don't let. Has the Harry Potter people found out about that yet?
I don't think so.
I was about to say they might charge Hollywood on the broomsticks.
You're gonna see them pull up to the front gate. Bring out the Jews! No, I'm kidding. I had to get one off.
That was on him.
Now see, that's on my jacket. I'm on that one.
I'll still punch Weekend for lying. Like you lied.
We're off the rails today. I'm only 3 shots in. About to be 4. Oh Christ.
He lied.
But no,
he lied.
I don't know why, but as I said that joke, though, for some reason, the person getting out that line was like Sorcerer's Stone to Watson. Like,
Kanye comes to front.
He's like, no, I'm with this charge.
Not my people.
I'm with this. Oh, he's like, I forgot Jonah Hill. Yeah, I forgot their Lord and Savior, Jonah Hill.
They would charge Hollywood with some broomsticks and owls. And they would
Wingardium Leviosa.
And owls would just be shitting everywhere and pecking the shit out of people and clawing people.
Take a shit on somebody's star. They're like, come on. But yeah, we do hope these writers get paid though. Just looks like at this point though, it's just gonna keep being a bigger and bigger snowball.
But like
it's a snowball going down an avalanche.
Yeah, but
going down Everest.
And the thing is,
pretty soon a lot of shit's gonna be delayed.
But the thing is, like, the only way to stop it is you're either giving it now or later, as the producers and shit. You're either giving it
I have noticed some studios like Warner Brothers, they paid their writers immediately, like about halfway through the week. Because I think they were like, okay, we see where this is going.
We're not
letting Let me go check on and make sure they're good.
Y'all good? Like, y'all need a little bit of a raise? You need some AC?
They're like, oh, we have been killing it. All right, I got raises for everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
but the only way, like, you either give in now, which, I mean, I'm not saying, like, give in, like, it's not deserved. The writers...
Much deserved.
Yeah. Like, I'm on the writer's side.
And the longer this goes, too, I think they're looking at it this way. The longer this goes, the more pull they got.
Yeah, you're losing. Like, you're losing all, like...
Like, they might be only asking for an extra, let's just use numbers here. They might be only asking for 3.
Yeah, like...
But in a month, they might go, oh, well, now we need 4.
Yeah.
Now we need 6. Like, you're taking too fucking long.
And now you're bullshit with us.
We're showing how many people are on our side.
Because you get more... Yeah, it's a slippery slope. So it's like... For the companies, like, either give in now or you give in later at a much higher cost. When you could have settled before
and nipped this thing in the bud
before you even had this before you even started snowballing. You could, if you just given them when they came to your attention, like one of our friends, if you were to just fix some shit, we wouldn't be in this situation. But now this shit has happened, and you don't think shit's relevant, and you think it's my fault, well, now we're not writing for you. Or a step breaks. We're like, oh, no. Oh, I told you how many times, how much of a pay increase do I want? Oh, now it finally broke. Oh, well, now it's your fucking fault.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to reason.
And the crazy thing is, too, is I thought they'd cave in much quicker than this.
And now it's like, it's only getting.
It almost makes me wonder. I mean, like, I'm
how
not.
Much of
obviously,
are y'all? Like,
yeah, like.
How greedy are you?
Yeah, like, and I also look at it like this.
Billions.
Like, what could your plan possibly be?
Oh, we'll hold out. Like, we'll just get we'll get other writers.
Wait until they go broke?
What writers? What other writers? Shitty ones? And then no one watches your show?
Ones that are willingly taking pay cuts?
Like, just, okay, yeah, you'll find some people that take that job, but then all the other writers, like, in that community won't respect them.
And also, do they want the guy that's been writing for Fallon for 15 years, or do they want the guy that's fresh? They want the guy that knows the formula of the show, how to flow it. Jimmy's delivery, his little quirks, things to throw in, like.
Because you get that new guy, yeah, he might have a little pop here or there, but he has 3 shows in a row that are bad.
Yeah, and he might not even have experience. Meanwhile, this guy's been going live for 20 years, like.
Yeah, so nightly. Like, I'm baffled by it. I
even saw this crazy one. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Abbott Elementary, but I know the writer's strike is obviously the main thing. I don't think there's anything going to come of this next one. Their camera crew went on strike. They joined the writers.
Hey, fuck them. Fuck them.
I was like,
actually, you know, we do carry this big ass motherfucker camera around. Hold on.
That's funny. Like,
I don't even get chiropractic.
Like one day the guy's just like, wait a minute.
This bitch is heavy.
Like, what are we getting paid?
I don't even get a chiropractor a month. Oh, fuck this.
And he's got like his one buddy or Marvel that's like, yeah, so you know how
we got a chiropractor on set every day.
I get my back rubbed as I film this thing.
Honestly, like, I have an assistant that holds the back end of my camera. Like,
literally every time I film Iron Man, my dick's getting sucked the whole time.
Like, it's great. It's great over here.
What? No, how do you get that gig?
No complaints.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You should see what Robert Downey gets on his breaks.
You know those fish that are in the tanks that eat your dead skin? I literally just have that in my trailer for my feet. It's wild.
Yeah, God.
It's wild. Like, they accommodate very well over here. Oh my, bro, I'm carrying 2 cameras by myself. And we don't get lunch. We have to pay for it ourselves.
People mistaking me when I go out as the fucking security guy. I tell them what I do. I'm like, dude, I'm lugging around this shit all day.
Carrying around cameras, motherfucker.
Fuck. This guy's short down here. This guy's tall. I got to hold it up here.
That's
fucking asshole.
That cameraman said, I'm getting my bag too. Boom.
At this point, Abbott Elementary just might have to just shut down.
Yeah. That's a rough.
Can you imagine being
slippery slope?
He's like, we got to be the only show amidst this whole thing that lost their camera crew.
Yeah. Y'all fucking up over there, huh?
Jesus Christ.
That's all I'm seeing is Abbott Elementary fucking up with their staffs.
Netflix is thinking twice about renewing that fucker.
Oof.
They're like, damn.
How much film did we get?
Yeah. Did y'all get anything?
They took the film. They took the film.
Like Kanye and the Jesus Walks thing. I paid for the film. I paid for the film. He takes it and he runs off, and Ashton Kutcher's like, no, Kanye. Which I always say this about that Punk'd episode. That is the most Kanye West-like thing to do. Telling him that he can't use it, take the footage, and he's like, fuck it, I'm stealing it.
And then drove off in the van.
With Homeboy hanging out the side of the van.
No fucks.
It took Ashton Kutcher to run up alongside, like, yo, my man.
And dragged him like he was CJ in San Andreas.
He's like, I'm getting punked. He's like, yeah, I'm punked.
He's like, bro, I thought you out.
He's like, I'm Kanye and I just got punked.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, I used to love Ashton. You remember that thing? It was a wrestling thing that he would do. I know I'm a little off track, but that's fine. When he'd do like an intro for all the wrestler ones, and he'd be like, "Oh, brother, it's the farmhand."
Oh God, yeah. That man.
Oh yeah, brother, it's the fart hand.
Ashton is a character. Shout out.
They tried to remake that show like 3 different times with different hosts.
Don't.
Didn't work. They tried it with Bieber. They tried it with
Just don't.
Chance. I think they tried with somebody else. Kutcher? Gas. However, those celebrities now, too sensitive. They wouldn't be able to handle it. They wouldn't be able to do it. I really don't think a lot of these people today could do it. Like Lil Uzi wouldn't like getting punked out. He'd be pissed. I could just see people like not taking it well. Like there's some that would. Like I think J. Cole would take it well. That's fine. Obviously, we know Drake didn't take it well at all.
That man was scared. You gotta remember, Drake is not an American. Was probably not American.
He jumped right into his man's lap, and that's not hip hop.
But he might not have been like an American citizen. He could have got like deported for getting somebody killed. Like he thought this.
Well, that was the earthquake. That was the parking garage earthquake.
But he was in like they were like Secret Service, and he was in the way.
Yeah, and the fucking thing
started moving. Yeah, so like he was in the way, and like Secret Service was like, "Get out of here."
Uzi won't even let Nardwuar interview him. He's definitely not doing
Uzi, no, Nardwuar knew too much shit, and Uzi said, How you know all that? I'm gone.
How you know that? How you know all that?
I'm gone.
Goes, what Kanye do? Go run out of
He's smart.
But yeah, no, I definitely don't think
that was a hilarious exit for that interview though.
Yeah.
What Kanye do?
Yeah, what Kanye do?
He like looked.
He like goes running out. That shit was fucking hilarious. Looking like the bellhop from Wizard of Oz.
He was gone.
Shit.
He toodaloo.
Toodles. Big toodles. But now this one I thought was pretty funny. Robert De Niro becomes a father of his like 8th kid.
Yeah, like 66.
At 79 years old.
Yeah.
Worse than 66. 79 years old.
Shoot or shoot. If you still active, you still active.
I gotta be honest. I don't know what that sperm count is, but that shit was working triple time.
If you still shoot, you still shoot.
I guess so. Robert and his wife's like not that much younger than him.
I thought she was. I don't know.
I might be wrong.
I don't know the wife.
Feel free to fact check that one, but I want to say she's at most only like 15 years younger than him.
Yeah. Okay. That's
like not like by a lance, like not by like a lot.
She might have been like 66.
I mean, honestly, when I saw that, I don't really know. I didn't know who De Niro was married to. To be honest, I still don't have a face to the name, but
hey, more power to him.
I thought for sure she was going to be like 30 something. I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
But like you said, though, I mean, hey, first off, shout out to her too. Like, damn. Like being able to pump one out at that age too. Like I said, that fucking Godfather semen's working crazy. Pause. But shit is working nuts.
More power to him.
No pun intended.
He's got money for it to go around. He's not hurting. So
he had that shit on steroids. That's all I know. I'll be honest. I don't even think my shit works like that. So shout out to him.
I mean,
Robert De Niro, though. You know, I do got beef with that.
To be fair, he could have been trying for like 12 years.
I do got beef with that, though. Congratulations to Robert De Niro.
He could have been trying for 12 years, though. We don't know.
But just to entertain this crazy shit, 79 years old and you're having a kid, dog. Come on, that's selfish.
Oh, yeah.
That's selfish to me. That's selfish to me. You are going to be fucking 98 years old at this kid's graduation. And when people ask...
You're not going to be at the graduation, Brett. I'm going to be honest.
I wasn't going to.
I'm going to be honest. That's selfish that someone else is going to raise this kid.
But he's going to treat that preschool graduation like it's fucking high school. He's going to... Hey, little buddy, this is everything all at once. Enjoy the shit out of it.
You think he's like doing recordings now?
Oh.
I mean, I'm being like, bro, he's 79.
Hey, I think this might be the first time we're seeing a positive AI effect. If you can plug that bitch in and be like, hey, son, you press that button, Dad's going to tell you happy birthday from every grade, 3rd grade on.
Until you're 21.
I don't want to put that on De Niro's jacket.
But I hope he lives to 170 so he can see the birth of his great-great-great-grandchild. Well, it's actually just his great-grandchild. Well, it's actually just his grandchild.
Shit, if he wants to be a grandparent, he better get that kid fucking at 12.
But that's what I mean. If he lives to 170, you'll have enough time to see it naturally.
Well, a minute ago, you didn't have him living to 98. So
I don't.
You're say 170.
But I hope him the best.
We wish the best for Robert De Niro.
Like, I hope he lives that long.
I'm just happy that he remembered what hole to stick it in. Oh,
I mean, he could have been.
no, he's not a loon.
He could have just been stuck in. Okay,
He went to go like get out and his hip jammed. He's like, oh, ah,
my hip.
his hip locked up as he's busting. That would be so crazy. She's like, what are you doing? He's like, I literally can't. Like,
I can't.
my fucking back just locked. Robert De Niro's blowing these broads' backs out.
He's like, motherfucker, I just lost this one.
Shit. He's like, he's like, oh, nothing will come to be of this. Here we are.
Yeah, and now you have a baby.
Yeah, and like I said, I call selfish. I do. I just think that's a fucked up way for that kid to live. I mean, like I said, your dad's 80 years old.
So
out of the
real
womb.
question. Do you have someone like younger raise him and be like, oh, that's my grandpa?
Well, no, because it's also tricky because I saw that like one of his kids is like 52. Like his oldest is like 52 years old.
Right, but that's better age to start a newborn.
But why would he be like, Dad, what the fuck, man? What's your problem? Like, no, I'm not going to raise that kid. That's my little brother, man.
But like, I mean,
that's my little brother.
Hey, on the side, I'll give you $1 million a year in a trust fund and another $1 million for his trust fund a year. Because I'm fucking 79 years old. I'm not waking up at 2 a.m. to bottle feed a baby.
Somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna break a hip trying to go down the stairs.
Maybe both.
Like I'm gonna be trying to feed him. My hip gonna lock up. We both down. This ain't good. We both down. Help! I need help. He need help. I need help. We both need help.
He's telling the baby, he's like, press this button right here.
Press the button. Get the button.
Get that button.
Button.
Oh shit!
So like, but like, that could be a realistic.
Poor Rob.
Like, bro, he's not. It might not be his son, but he's got someone on payroll.
He's gonna have Pacino raised. No, I'm kidding. I don't know why that was my first thought. That's
he's
no
78.
Better. Yeah, that's no better. He's right there with him, bud.
Maybe Seth Rogen.
That'd be another crazy movie.
That's what I mean.
Seth Rogen raises De Niro's boy.
Look, that's Grandpa De Niro.
And there's Grandma Streisand.
Right.
Oh, that's fucked.
It'd be like that.
But yeah, no, shout out to De Niro, though. Make the fucking best of it. Just please don't turn Nick Cannon in your 80s. Because that would be fucked up. Because apparently you got to be careful, buddy.
I mean,
your shit's working fucking
halfway there, time. Robert. Go for the record.
He's like, you know what? I'm seeing what Young Boy and Chief Keef and this
I want
one,
my legacy
Nick Cannon's doing. Let me throw my name in the hat.
I want my legacy to live on.
We need to throw in a little bit of that white paprika.
We need more De Niro's out here.
Yeah, let me add to this bloodline mess.
82 has 4 more kids.
Young Boy's trying to compete with himself, albums and kids.
Yeah, he's on a rampage too.
I think I've learned the math with Young Boy. For every album we get, a new kid is born. So it's like new album, baby.
Baby?
New album on the way, baby. Album just dropped, baby. Like
and maybe stop dropping albums.
Hey, you can tell he's really signed to Birdman.
Oh,
get it? Ah. Baby.
Yeah.
Birdman. Stunner. That was a good one. That was a good one. You see what I did there? That was like a double. I think I may have done a double entendre. No, that wasn't a double entendre. However, though, fuck Daily Loud and fuck News Report for spreading false Jamie Foxx information the other day, saying that he was reportedly in worse condition and some hoopla about the family's prepared for the worst, where his daughter ended up coming out and being like, first off, he's been out of the hospital now for weeks.
Yeah. I read
2, he's good.
Right.
Like, he's upright. Like, yeah, he's still trying to work to get back to 100%, but we don't need people out there spreading false information.
He didn't have
when it's not even close to it. Yeah, like, they probably had other family member reaching out being like, damn, y'all, I thought you said he was good.
Right.
And you're like, you want me to put him on the phone? He's sitting right here. Like,
FaceTime, what's good?
Which, yeah, fuck that. I even fell for it because I was like, oh, man, prayers up for Jamie Foxx. Like, you know, wanted
Right.
which hey, still prayers up for Jamie Foxx. Still wish it
True.
was pretty
Yes, yes.
speedy recovery.
Yes.
But man, and I will say one thing about Daily Loud in
That
specific.
stupid clickbait shit.
That they did come out and explain and apologize.
Okay.
Because they were the
They
ones
owned
that
up.
started that mess.
They owned up to it.
Yeah. And they were
But
like,
still,
well, here's
do
the
your-
source we got it from.
Do your fucking reporting.
Granted, we didn't check that.
Yeah,
like,
do your fact checks first.
That was some onion type shit. Like, we didn't check it well enough, like you said. We fucked that one up.
Yeah, at least they owned up.
They thought they had something and tried to run off with it, and it wasn't nothing.
At least they owned up, though.
Yeah, but prayers
Still
up to
not-
Jamie Foxx. Yeah. That shows you, though, that no matter what, even when you think, you know, like Daily Loud, that's
trusted source.
First time I've seen something fucked up from them, at least. But it's like, you really do got to always think twice, though, when you see
now
that
that's
shit.
a blemish
like,
on your name, though.
That's a good point.
Like,
Because now it's like when I see a Daily Loud post, I'm like,
I'm gonna have to wait 5-10 minutes.
yeah, let me see somebody else post this.
Yep,
now. Like, let me see this somewhere else.
Now we gotta wait 5-10 minutes. Make sure we don't go too early.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know if I buy that shit.
Yep. Wait, hold on. Wait for another one. Okay, it's true.
Since we got extra couple of minutes, why not? Let's shoot.
I got pee.
All right, you do that. I'll take this shot. To the great viewers watching, appreciate y'all whether you're here now or here after tuned in. No, we're not.
Okay, I didn't know.
I'm actually gonna see if Doom, the great Big Boss 20, wants to send in. Just shoot a question. It could be anything movies, TV related. Before I get to my Pope's Exorcist review, that you would like us to talk about while I take this shot of some Ciroc watermelon. Cheers, man. Happy Sleepless Saturday. Excited to judge what you hear soon, dog. Big cheers. I got some brews in the fridge as well, some Milwaukee Brewers, but I had to get the summer watermelon going. Been a while. Actually, this is the second time ever having this bottle. First time I got it, I was at the Legends last summer getting fucked up. Big crunk, big lit. Bullshit. But yeah, shoot us something, dude. Great friend of the show, Sleepless Radio Familia. Anything movies or TV related that's not the Pope's Exorcist review. See what you got. Waiting to see what he's got for us, but as he's thinking, I will just dive right into the Pope's Exorcist review. Pope's Exorcist. Russell Crowe directed it, wrote it, and lead main actor in it. I gotta say, normally, and I think I've even mentioned this on the pod before, normally not a big exorcism guy.
Okay.
Normally it's like, to me, it's like, oh, kid gets haunted. Yeah, like, you know how you call movies and shit?
Yep.
It's like, all right, I know how this goes. They move into a new home. Somebody digs up something. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get right into that. Thank you. I appreciate you shooting that. Happy to answer that. So, and I'm sure he's got some too. But yeah, Pope's Exorcist, I just want to say I gave it a 5 out of 5. Rented it last night with wifey. I got to give her the nod. That was her pick. Okay. Phenomenal pick. Loved the movie. Definitely a different take on it. Really liked how Russell Crowe did it. It's definitely got a couple plot twists to it. One thing I also didn't expect is that, like, it really did, like, and this doesn't usually happen to me. There was a couple times where I was like, ooh, all right.
Tingly.
Yeah, like some of the dialogue that, like, you wouldn't expect. Like, there's this one thing where the kid, like, grabs his mom and pulls her in. And, like,
it's just creepy, so we don't ruin it for nobody.
Yes, I don't want to ruin it, but he says
creepy,
something. Let me just say this. He says something that
walls.
even made me go,
Damn.
whoa!
Damn.
Like, God damn, that's evil. Like, holy shit. Like, I can't believe he said that shit. But highly recommend, though. That is my highly recommendation of movies for this week is Pope's Exorcist. Really enjoyed that movie. I watched Black Hawk Down earlier in the week. That was good.
Okay.
That's a classic. I watched Flight with Denzel Washington. Fucking love Flight. Great movie. I actually ended up watching that twice. Also, he got snubbed for that fucking movie because I went back. I was like, did he get nominated for an Oscar?
Nope.
He got nominated for an Oscar, but they gave it to Ryan fucking Gosling.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
What?
Drive.
That was
That-
a good movie.
I never saw that, to be honest.
It was a good movie.
I know you're the car guy. I would have expected you to see
Yeah,
that. Better than Denzel in Flight?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
arguable.
But great friend of the show, Big Boss 20, The Doom, KRS3. Any recommendations for new TV shows? Beef was great. Wondering if you had any other suggestions. Appreciate it big time. I also am glad that you loved Beef. Really glad that you loved that show.
I'm going straight to I watched Mandalorian. So
Okay.
I'm going, you gotta watch it. If you haven't watched it, this is for anybody, you go season 1, 2 Mando, and then you gotta watch season 1 of Boba Fett before season 3 of Mandalorian.
Remember, I think you mentioned that. I think my buddy Rick mentioned that too, actually.
Because the Boba Fett season is like season 2.5. So if you haven't watched all those, that's a phenomenal series to get into.
I'm already thinking, I don't know if my recommendation is going to be new. I think it might be.
That's fair.
He said, already seen all of Mando and Boba Fett. Both were great.
Yes. And then old shows, I think he was the one that said Black was already good last week.
What show?
Blacklist. I think he said he already watched that. Because that's my fucking...
Blacklist or Black Mirror?
Blacklist.
Oh, Blacklist, yeah.
That one, that's my shit right there.
I'm
trying
to think as well, you know? Well, one show that I always go to, for anybody that has Hulu out there, that's subscribed to Hulu, one of my favorite shows of all time, if not my favorite, is Justified.
Okay,
with Timothy Oliphant and Walton Goggins. That's everybody has their comfort show. Yeah. I have 2 comfort shows: Justified and Twilight Zone.
The 100 is good.
100.
The 100. It's on Netflix.
Oh, not hip. What's that about?
So basically, humans are in outer space because Earth wasn't inhabitable. Huge thing happened. Crisis event. Like a bunch of atomic bombs are going off because of war.
You said never seen Justified. I'll check it out. Big bet.
The 100, bunch of wars happening, so they couldn't live on Earth, so they are all in space. And then they were going to send down 100 kids, like not like kids, but basically kids that were in jail that were like 17, 18, 16, like adults, so to say, but not kids. That were in like the jail system. They were gonna send them down in a program to Earth to see if it was rehabitable. And it's just a series about following that, and it's phenomenal. I fucked with it. So I fucked with it. So I'm not gonna say it's phenomenal. In my opinion,
no, you can say it's phenomenal. Yeah.
In my opinion, it is
absolutely. I mean, shit. That I think Justified's fucking awesome. I think the acting's great. To kind of explain what Justified's about, it's set in Harlan, Kentucky. It's about this marshal who grew up there, but he moved off to Miami, became a U.S. Marshal. Then he gets bought back, which for a reason they'll explain at the end of episode 1. So I won't give that up. But he'll move back home to Kentucky and be a marshal there. Well, he ends up at first he kind of wants to get out, but then he really wants to clean up the area type shit.
Right.
But then he also has friends there that he grew up with.
It's a great show.
Thank you. Yeah, it turns out to be a whole great drama, really. It's fucking phenomenal. The Anarchy.
That's a good one.
I think this one would be a good one because it's only 2 seasons long, and then they stopped it right away. I mentioned this to a couple people before. Actually, my great brother, Jonathan Daly, mentioned to him this show, Vice Principals. That's another high recommendation of mine, with Danny McBride and Walton Goggins. And that one's on HBO Max, I believe. I believe that's an HBO Max show. And in fact, I'm almost positive it is, because that's where the Righteous Gemstones is. So if you've ever seen that new show, Righteous Gemstones, for sure would fuck with Vice Principals. Or if you fucked with Eastbound and Down. Look, you give Danny McBride a fucking camera and call it a comedy show, he'll give you a 5-star performance.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
and Vice Principals is him and Walton, exactly kind of what the title says. They're co-vice principals trying to fight for the supreme principal's job and dethrone that bitch. And it turns into a whole fucking mess. And it's just fucking hilarious. It's only 2 seasons long. I think each episode is I'm
about to watch that again, honestly.
Maybe 30 minutes a pop.
I'm about to watch that again.
Not too bad. Though, so Justified and Vice Principals for me. But Justified's 6 seasons where with
Yeah,
about like
yeah.
50-minute episodes, where Vice Principals is like 30-minute episodes. So
The 100, that's like 5-6 seasons total, I think.
how long are the eps?
45, a half hour.
Hmm.
I forget which one they went with for Netflix, because
Gotcha.
it was a Netflix show. So
Well, it's about 7:30 right now.
yep.
Getting ready to wrap up before the battle starting at 8. Do
Yep.
appreciate everybody for being tuned in on this blessed and wonderful Sleepless Saturday. Thank you all for being tuned in and having fun and chatting with us.
Yeah.
Hope we gave you guys some fire recommendations. You know, when I put the capital HIGH before the Lee, that's when you know I really stand by something. Definitely was an eventful week, as always. I'm sure the world will unravel and give us some more shit to talk about next week, because why wouldn't it?
It always does.
And we love doing it. But the last question I got to ask before we get out of here. I'm judging tonight, Sleepless Radio episode 143. We got Tina Turner versus Ray Charles. El Madrino versus El Padrino, Mother's Day weekend. She's got Tina. He's got Ray. 12-round slugfest. Who do you got taking it, Snooker?
I got Ray.
You got Ray Charles?
Yeah.
You think he's telling Tina to hit the road, Jack?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out. As always, I will be judging unbiased. I am looking forward to judging. A little bit of Ciroc in the house. He said Ray FTW. He's judging with me as well. So, row. We got some lights in the fridge. All American brews. Got some summer watermelon. What? I just wanted to say thank you guys for being tuned in. If you guys are tuned in after, thank you as well. We appreciate y'all.
As
Always bigger things coming. What you're saying?
Stay blessed and less stressed.
And keep the love high and the motherfucking hate low. And don't you forget to smile more, because your soul needs it. Peace.
Deuces.